Hello and welcome to episode 145 of the 6-1 IndieCast. My name is Mike Towndrow. Tonight I am joined by Kyle Stevenson.
Hi, happy 6-1 day.
Harry Lazides.
Happy 6-1 day to one and all.
Matthew Wright. And very special guest, the world famous, PAX renowned, Canadian wonder, Jacob McCourt.
Hey, thanks for having me. Happy 6-1 day.
Hey, happy 6-1 day to you, friend. Thank you for celebrating this fake holiday with us.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if you announce a second showcase, like, come on now. That's a way to celebrate.
Yeah, we have no chill. And we don't know how to relax, and we don't know how to take time off. But yeah.
Too many indies.
Excited to have you. Jacob, you're here for a very special reason. You're here to help us celebrate 6-1 day, but we'll get to that in a moment. Before I get into the whole spiel, Jacob, who are you?
Hi, I'm a human being. I love video games.
Yeah.
Thanks. No, I should use more words. I podcast. I'm Canadian. I consider myself for a long time like the game showsman in video games, or I hope to be. But I love video game trivia, and so that's what we're doing today. You have sorry for the spoilers, but you have an Oops All Indies edition of video game trivia coming.
I love that so much.
Did your headphones come off, Mike?
I laughed so hard that my headphones flew off my head.
Well, hey, thanks for having me. I'm super excited to get into this. I love video game trivia, and to do it with y'all on 6-1 day is just so special.
Hell yeah.
I love that artwork. It's
we need PD in a captain's uniform now.
Oh my god, I can't get over how cute that is.
The colors just
Well,
fit.
Before we get into video game trivia, you, of course, are listening to the 6-1 IndieCast, a weekly video game podcast amplifying the indie scene and smaller games outside of the AAA space. New episodes drop each and every Monday on all major podcast feeds and youtube.com/61indie. Supporters over on patreon.com/61indie can tune in live as we record the show and gain access to Clocked Out, the IndieCast post-show. But if money is tight, don't you worry. You can still support 6-1 Indie and our efforts to amplify the indie scene with a simple click. Go ahead and leave this podcast a review. Follow 6-1 Indie on Twitter and TikTok. Subscribe on youtube.com/61indie and tell your friends all about us. Shout out to the PD fans, Colby Cortis, Jacob McCourt, Nicole Humphrey, Play It Jason, Cole, aka The Good Sir, Jessica Sanchez, and Jill Grott. Bit of housekeeping. Yes, it's 6-1 day. We announced? What the hell was that? We announced a whole bunch of stuff. We got a new logo and a new look, a brand new website. There's a brand new store. But most importantly, as Jacob said, the Mini Indie Showcase returns on August 31st, 2023, because yes, we do in fact have no chill. Submissions are now open through June 23rd. So if you're a dev, if you know a dev, if you have a friend who is making games, submit. You go over to 61indie.com, click that submit button right there. Then next week, Kyle.
Do you want to talk about the changes to the show before you get into
Thank you
next
for
week?
raising your hand.
Of course.
We could get into it next week because
Okay.
next
Never
week's the
mind.
normal show. Yeah.
Cool.
Indie 100 is now going to be embedded
There you
into the show starting next week. That's all I got. And then next week is, of course, Summer Game Fest. I will be in LA next week. Kyle is going to be reacting to as many of the shows as humanly possible. I will do my best to literally phone it in from hotels and the streets of LA. So we'll see how that works out. But yeah, tune in to that. Keep an eye on Twitter. Of course, those will be going up live on 61indie.com. Nope. youtube.com/61indie. And then I was thinking, Kyle, this is Kyle, we're going to do a meeting on the fly right now. Public meeting. Public forum. Do we want to delay IndieCast recording to Sunday so we can actually talk about all the Summer Game Fest stuff?
I would love nothing more.
Cool.
Because Thursday's jam-packed.
Yeah. So, patrons, you're getting your live recording of the 6-1 IndieCast on Sunday after all the Game Fest stuff so we can talk about all the things shown off. And that's that. Jacob, the floor is yours.
Awesome. I wonder if you want to make the slides the full screen in Discord.
Yeah. I was waiting until we started.
Also, yeah,
And then-
the YouTube people, it doesn't look pretty because we were too lazy to make a layout. Deal with it. It's 6-1 day. Leave me alone.
Yeah. Mike and I today were like, oh my God, we have so much to do today, but should we do this overlay? And Mike was like, maybe. But it didn't happen. But either way, I'm super excited to take over 6-1 Indie to go through Oops All Indie Game Trivia. Overlays are hard, says Link in the chat. One note, these fine gentlemen cannot see the chat right now, unlike many of their other shows, and that is because if you are in the chat, if you're listening to this live on youtube.com/61indie, you can participate and throw answers in. If there's any correct answers that the boys don't get and y'all scoop it up, audience, I'll give you points. But here's how video game trivia works. There are 7 rounds. In the first 5 rounds, you'll say your name to buzz, or your first 4 rounds, you'll say your name to buzz in, and the last 3, I'll explain it later. But let's practice that right now, starting with Mike. If you want to buzz in with your name.
Mike, I also thought you were going to say your first 4 names.
Do you have 4 names? If you do, I'm impressed.
No, I only have 3.
Getting there.
Okay.
Yeah, Harry's close. Harry's the closest.
I have technically 4 names. Is a confirmation name a name? I don't know.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because then, I also have 4 names.
Nice.
Yeah.
Michael
All right.
James Joseph Towndrow.
Kyle, do you want to say all 4 of your names?
Sure. Kyle, Andrew, Roger, Stevenson.
Great. You'll only buzz in with the first one, though.
Yeah, okay,
Right.
got it.
Harry.
To maximize my time, because I'm going to panic and be like, Harry.
That's cheating, man.
So,
I think that's cheating.
all right, Harry.
Thank you, Harry. Matt.
Matthew.
Lovely. Oh, the full name. Thank you. So whoever I hear first will get the chance to answer, but in each round, I'll let you know how that kind of goes. You need a pen and paper for later, but beyond that, we're just here to have fun. We're celebrating 6-1 day with
6-1 in day.
In day. I like it.
Day.
Oops, all indie again.
Oops, all indies. Here's section 1. This is the speed round. In the speed round, 7 questions from the world of video games, 1 point per correct answer. Buzz in with your name. If you get it incorrectly for that question, you'll be locked out for that specific question. Are y'all ready for the first question?
This is
shit.
the episode where people realize we don't know shit about indie games.
Yeah.
And it's
Well,
all
question-
front.
Is there a bet for who you think is going to win this? And if so, is there something tied to it?
No.
This
just
New
deep
York
in
State
my-
lottery ticket from the holidays. This snowman lottery
Lovely.
ticket. $1.
I think Mike is
That's
going to
super
crush us. Mike or Matt are going to crush.
I think
Harry
so.
and
I feel like I'm gonna. I do bad under pressure.
Under pressure.
I don't know. I know you
Right.
can't just jump up and start speaking in French in the middle of a PAX panel like some people.
Yeah, I could do it here if you'd like, but we'll save that for later. Are you guys ready for question 1?
Yes.
Let's do it.
All right, here's question 1.
Oh wait, time. Oh,
What?
nope.
Yes. Harry.
I fucked up. I'm sorry. I was gonna say.
I was like, oh my God.
Do you need to read the entire question?
So what we'll do is this question we'll just kind of skip it because you guys
Yeah,
already saw
thank
the
you.
answer. But great start. But if you want to buzz in, go ahead and buzz in whenever you'd like.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
I don't have to finish, but for the audio listeners, I will read the whole question.
So is that what you meant by locked out? Like if I prematurely.
Exactly. If you answer incorrectly, you'll be locked out for that question. So let's do an example here because this one has already been.
example.
Yeah.
Oh,
Matt, you know what?
The one I called
That has
my name
never
out?
happened in the history of video game trivia. I have never done that.
So,
So,
I
You're
get a
welcome.
point because I called my name.
You're
out.
welcome.
Hey, you know what? Give that
so-
point to chat.
Give that
Chat
point
gets
to
the
chat.
point.
there it is. Okay,
That's
so the
gonna be
question
the
was,
secret winner.
Yeah.
Chat.
this indie title contained an ancient language called Zoo, which was used to solve many puzzles in the game. And the
Harry.
answer for this one, Harry,
I believe it's Fez.
Fez was the correct answer. We are going to give the points to chat. So again,
There
if
you go.
you're in chat and you want to play along, these gents cannot see the answers that you're putting in chat. So please throw them in there. And, if you guys get the points, the boys don't, they're yours. Here's question 2. Are you ready? Please don't scare me, Mike.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes.
All right, that was my question. I wasn't sure if the slide was going to show question 2 and the question, or it's like, all right, question 2. Now the question's going to happen.
Every time it'll be like a question 2, then the question.
Okay.
Maybe
All right.
this should not be called just Oops All Indies edition. Just Oops.
Oops.
Okay.
Oops. 6-1 Indie ruins the show.
It's fine. It's fine. Question 2. Are we ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Here it is. Before releasing Hades Supergiant Games'
Kyle.
third game prominently featured, so Kyle answer first, prominently featured a supernatural 3-on-3 ball sport.
Matthew.
Name that game.
It was Pyre, right?
Yeah.
Higher is the correct
Yep.
answer. Kyle's on the board with 1 point.
Yeah.
All right. Here's question 3. And what I'll do is, in that case, Matt, you answered like before he had answered. So what I'll say is wait until the person has answered. If they get it incorrect, then you can buzz in.
Gotcha.
All right. Here we go. Question. And and here's a picture Pyre if you forget this one.
Oh,
What a great game.
Never played it. I heard great
Yeah,
things.
never played
Very underrated.
The
Very underrated.
everlasting backlog.
Question 3. In 2013, Ron Gilbert and Double Fine released a game focused on a
Harry.
space. I heard Harry first. A space that lures people into it to explore their darker personality traits. Name that game.
What is Tacoma? Oh my god, no. Ugh.
Kyle?
Tacoma is not the correct answer. Kyle.
Psychonauts?
Psychonauts is not the correct answer.
Damn it.
Mike?
Mike.
Oh,
Is it
it's
Broken
way
Age?
older.
Broken Age is not the correct answer.
Fuck.
All right, Matthew. It's yours if you want to take a stab at it.
The Cave?
Do you want to buzz in with your name?
Oh, I did next to Harry, but yeah,
Oh.
Matthew.
Oh.
The
Yep.
Cave.
The Cave is absolutely the correct answer.
Oh boy. I can't believe I said that.
Just
Tacoma.
This is the one that just got remade, right? Or is being remade?
No?
No, I don't think
Is
so.
it not the
I
cave?
am not.
That was the cave.
No.
Never mind. Question
Do you
4.
remember The Cave?
No.
It
those
was a
watching on
PS Plus
YouTube.
game. Yeah.
Has anyone here played The Cave? I don't think so.
Started it. Yeah.
Clearly not.
Add it to the backlog.
Sorry,
Add to the
Matt. I didn't
backlog.
hear you.
It's all good.
Here's question number 4. Nomada Studios' new game was announced in the recent PlayStation
Kyle.
showcase.
Like-
I heard Kyle first.
Never.
I'll finish the question. Name that game. Their first game was Gree. Neva is the correct answer. That is a
I-
Kyle-ass video game.
Yeah,
That game's
1000%
gonna look
is.
so good. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I was taking screenshots as much as I can when they showed it.
Kyle, did you cry? Because I cried.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I cried.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
Here's question
Okay,
number
cry.
5. Who dis?
Matthew.
I heard Matthew first.
Commander Video.
And just, I'll give you the point, but out of curiosity, what series is Commander Video from?
Bit Trip.
Yeah.
That one specifically is Bit Trip Runner.
That is absolutely the correct answer.
Yeah,
and I
nice.
promise to the audio listeners, that is the only visual question there will be. I will make sure to say the thing so you can follow along at home.
Had no
Rubber
idea
band
his-
man with rainbow behind him.
I had no idea he had an actual name.
I didn't
Did
either.
not
Yes.
know that either.
He does.
Sweet.
Here is question number 6 for you. Name one of the 2 new ingredients
Kyle.
introduced in Coffee Talk episode 2. Kyle, go ahead.
Hibiscus?
Hibiscus is 1. I will give you another point if you can name the other.
Ooh.
And Mike
Butterflies?
get the other point.
Sorry, what was your answer?
Butterflies?
I'm not going to give that to you, but I'll give you
Yeah.
1 point.
Okay.
Mike, I heard you next.
I was gonna say butterfly, but it's like it's some blue stuff, right? It's
Harry
blue
Blue
juice.
Nectar?
the blue juice.
Not close enough.
Naming the title of the game does not count.
Yeah.
The blue juice.
How do you think I got
Office
hibiscus?
Talk episode
Sorry,
2, hibiscus and the blue juice.
Yeah, you didn't
Harry,
get that expansion?
Matt, do you have an answer?
I
Harry
forgot what it's called.
Blue
Yep,
Nectar?
Not the correct answer. Chat's got it though. So if
Oh,
y'all don't
sweet.
get it, chat's gonna get a point.
Good for them.
Matt, want to take a guess or no?
No, it's
No.
okay.
All right. So close, very close. It's hibiscus and butterfly pea flower
That's
tea or blue pea tea.
I would never remember that.
Y'all were
Let's go back
close.
to it.
Y'all were very close. So 2 points now for the audience. Let's go into our final question for this round. And there are the 2 T's right there for the folks watching on YouTube.
Did I get a point as well because I got hibiscus?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Just making sure.
Kyle, you're at 3 big points already.
Oh, boy.
Wow, 3BP.
I'm doing way better than Pax.
Question 7. Here we go. This Toronto-based indie game studio released their second game, a VR-based title named
Mike.
A Night in the Attic. Michael, answer
Oh.
first. Their
Mighty
first title was a 90s-inspired adventure game featuring a teenage con artist. Mighty Yell was the answer that Mike gave. Mighty Yell is the correct answer. Good folks.
Mike was all about
Fantastic,
the con.
folks. I was all about the con. Reviewed it for 61indie.com.
Mhm.
Oh, nice. Okay. Here's our second round. This is a brand new round that is first played on 6-1 Indie. This one is called Step Up to the Plate. This is brand new for video game trivia, and y'all get to try it. It is not about baseball, Kyle. I'm so sorry.
Damn it.
This is actually about license plates.
Oh.
And so I'm going to
God.
give you an 8-character license plate. And what I want you to tell me is the game that will be driving the imaginary car with that license plate on it.
I love it.
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right.
So just remember, vanity plates are usually 2 to 8 characters. All these ones are 8 characters. So you may look at it for a second and go, what the hell is that? But just buzz in with your name. If you get it incorrect, you're locked out for that license plate.
Okay. So
Any
it's-
questions?
We're naming the game, not the character.
You're naming the game, not
Got
the
it.
character.
Okay.
That it could appear in.
That this license plate would likely allude to. Or
Okay.
the game would be driving that car with that license plate.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll make sense after the first one, I promise. Are y'all ready?
Yes.
All right. Here's what it'll look like. Here's your
Very
license
fun.
plate section.
I'm still processing.
And then here's your first license plate. Tell me the game that we driving the car with this license plate on it.
Kyle.
Harry.
I heard Kyle first.
Hades.
Zag's Whip. So I'll spell it out for the audio listeners. ZAGSWHIP. Zag's Whip would be driven by Hades. Well done, Kyle.
Yeah.
Very good. See, I watched you guys process, and then everybody got it in 2
Yeah.
seconds. It was amazing. Ready for the second license plate?
Sure.
All right. There are 6 of them. So here's the second.
Harry.
Kyle.
I heard Harry first.
Oh yeah, by a mile. First off, Tunic.
So again, the license plate here is Foxy Zelda, spelt FOXYZLDA. The game is Tunic. Well done,
That's
Kyle.
so
Suck it,
aggressive,
suck it,
Harry.
Kyle.
Jesus.
Well, it was. Sorry, I was like, if he says Kyle got it first, I'm like, I got it by a mile.
You did get it by a mile.
Sorry, I just wanted 1 point so I could be like, all right, I got 1.
You did. You're on the board.
Yeah, I'm
Everyone is on the board.
Okay.
Including the audience, which features Link HS, the Indian Former, Billy the Door,
Hey.
Strubles, and Bits. There's a good crowd in there tonight.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Welcome.
Are y'all ready for the third license plate?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
All right. Tell me who's driving this car.
Harry.
I heard Harry.
Oh my God.
Matthew.
Fuck, I don't remember the name. Sorry.
I heard Matthew. next.
Hickory.
Oh, what do we think?
You said my name.
I did. I
I
did.
Right
didn't hear you
before.
say that, then that's
and
fine.
and you
Yeah.
both said it right away, so I'm
No,
gonna give
he-
the points to Matt.
Yeah, that's fine.
So for those listening, it is COLRNGBK coloring book, and so Chicory, A Colorful Tale was the correct answer.
Here
Jacob, I'm
to
envious of how goddamn talented and clever you are.
So let me give you a little secret here. There was a Canadian game show in the 80s called Bumper Stumpers. And if you want to go on YouTube, it's actually a good watch because I'm like a game show junkie. And Bumper Stumpers is essentially exactly this. So
Oh, this is
whoever
awesome.
produced that game show in the 80s, thank you.
Don't sue us.
also,
TM. Don't sue me.
Shout out to Nick Arcade.
hell yeah.
Yes.
Weekly reminder: play Chicory, everybody, please.
Now on Game
It's on
Pass.
Game
Now
Pass.
on Game Pass. Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is. Ready for number 4?
Yes.
All right. Here it is. They're getting harder as we go.
And it's not Chicory because we just did that.
So for the audio listener, CHRYOPUS.
Harry?
Yes.
Cult of the Lamb?
Cult of the Lamb is not the correct answer.
That was a good guess.
It's a good guess, though.
I was like Cherry Octopus, maybe. And I'm like, that
What?
sounds like a Cult of the
Kyle?
Lamb kind of thing.
Yep.
Octodad.
Octodad is not the correct answer, but also another good guess.
Matthew?
CHRY. Matthew?
Hollow Knight?
Oh,
Do you want to like pronounce how you would say this license plate?
damn it.
Cherry Opus?
And who makes Hollow Knight?
Team Cherry.
God damn it.
I would have accepted either Hollow Knight
God
or
damn it.
Hollow Knight Silk Song here. Well done, Matthew.
crap.
So now we're putting stuff outside the game.
Which is in a Metrovania Humble Bundle right now.
Hey,
Damn it.
I read that as Cryopus.
I did too.
Cryopus.
I also did.
Did you have a guess for Cryopus?
Something with a cat that makes you cry. I don't know. Maybe Stray.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you ready for number 5?
That's probably the next one.
Yeah.
All right. Here is license plate number 5.
Kyle.
Mike.
Matthew?
I heard Mike on that one first.
A short hike.
So the license plate for the audio listeners is GLDN FTHR. Golden Feather is what it's shortened to. Therefore, a short hike is the correct answer.
Damn it.
I was gonna say Little Thor.
Nah.
I was going to say Celeste because of the feather. And
Oh,
Celeste.
okay.
Celeste would have been a good answer.
Yeah.
And if you
Would've
didn't
been
have it,
furious when I got
Quincy
it.
in the chat did have it for a short hike right away. So
Sweet.
Everyone needs to play a short hike.
Please play a short hike.
And Jill is in the chat saying, I think we had it first, y'all. But y'all just pick up the leftover points because y'all are a lot of brains. So I got to give like some sort of advantage to these guys. So you get to scoop up all the points that they don't.
Yeah, I don't
So-
have a lot of brains. Give me a break.
There's brains here. There's enough brains here.
Yeah, a little bit.
Are you ready for the last one in this round?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. This is the hardest one. Here it is. I'll spell it out for the audio
Kyle.
listeners. Kyle, you're up first. I'll spell it for audio. CRPYCBIN.
I hope I'm right because I want to shove this in Mike's face. Is this Inscription?
It absolutely is.
How would you say this license plate?
Oh,
Creepy
shit.
Cabin?
Creepy Cabin is how I'd interpret it, and Inscription is the right answer.
I went
Hold
the
on.
other way. I thought it was Crappy Cabin, so I was trying to think of what that might be.
See, and I thought I saw Pyres crammed into that somewhere. I'm like,
Oh.
it's not like backwards, mate. I don't know. It's
I interpreted that as capybara, so I was thinking of one of
Oh,
their games.
yeah.
the new game.
We're not
from,
dyslexic.
PM Studios.
I think I am, Matt, actually.
Yeah,
some
I read
degree.
Pyre backwards, so that doesn't help.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, hey,
yeah.
Ooh.
Enjoy it.
that was the second round. We've got one more round before I tell you all the score. This is the hit list. The hit list is our list round. Essentially, I'm going to give you one question that has multiple possible answers. I'm going to read the question, and whoever buzzes in first gets to answer first. But just know there are tons of answers. So the way it'll work is I'm going to open up a Google Doc, and everyone's going to have a chance to answer as many times as they'd like until they get 3 strikes. When you get 3 strikes, you are locked out, and whoever's still in can keep getting points. So you could end up with no points. You could end up with 10 to 15 points here. So we'll see what
So-
happens.
Mike has his hand raised.
Mike, you go ahead. You go first.
You remember hit clips?
Yeah. I used to have
Clips are
Smash Mouth
great.
All-Star, man.
Good time. That's all I got.
Okay, great.
I have a question.
Yes,
So if Kyle buzzes in first, he can go until he gets one wrong, or he does one at a time.
that's a great question. We will go alphabetical based on whoever answers. And so if Kyle answers, then Matt will go, then Mike will go,
Oh.
then Harry they'll go, then we'll go back to Kyle. And you will keep going in that order until you get 3 strikes. Don't worry, I'll tell exactly who it is to answer. But when you get 3 strikes, you're locked out, and I'll make sure that you'll be able to see a doc here and you'll be able to follow along.
Wow.
Okay.
Is this
Okay.
1 round or 3 rounds?
This is 1 round, 1 question. In this case, this one has 29 possible answers.
Oh, I know what it is. Fuck.
You want to take a guess?
The Indie Showcase games.
No, actually.
Oh.
That would have been good.
That'd be cheating. Yeah.
We're
'Cause,
going even
didn't-
further
Didn't
back.
we have
33?
32? Oh,
33.
33.
Yeah, that'd
Well,
be funny if I
32
freeze
plus
on
one
that.
more thing. I'm like, oh shit, this sounds close enough that he's gonna be like, hey.
Are y'all ready for the question?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
All right, here it is. Since this is a show all about indie games,
Oh,
I
boy.
want to test your indie gaming knowledge.
I hate it.
From the late 2000s to the early 2010s. Tell me every game that was released as a part of the Xbox Live Summer of Arcade from 2008 to 2013.
Oh, no.
Many of them are indie games.
Fuck.
Who wants to buzz in first?
Me and Matt did this as a fucking episode.
I know.
Anyone want to buzz in?
Mike.
Okay, Mike, you're up first, so we're gonna go over to my doc here, and I need to pull up my answer sheet here. Let's
Oh,
make
boy.
sure not to expose all of this.
Oh,
Ah,
boy.
Just quickly tab over there for a second.
I'm
yeah.
gonna test Mike's Xbox knowledge here.
All right, Mike, you go ahead first.
Super Meat Boy.
Super Meat Boy is. Sorry, gotta go fast.
Oh, I was gonna say no.
Super Meat Boy.
Control F.
Oh, that would be smart too.
I have my moments.
Super Meat Boy is not on the
It
list.
probably wasn't. No, that's just an XBLA game. Fuck,
Yeah.
not Summer of Arcade. Shit.
Yep. So, Mike, you got your first strike here. So now we're gonna go over to Harry.
Castle
Harry,
Crashers.
Castle Crashers is a correct answer.
Yes.
So
One
from
of the
there,
few Xbox games I can think of.
we are gonna go to Kyle next.
Oh no. Geometry Wars?
Geometry Wars is one of the correct answers. I'll give it to you.
Wow,
It's
okay.
Geometry Wars 2, but I'll
Okay.
give it to you.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's
Matt,
two
you're up
different games.
next.
Point of contention, but that's
Miss Explosion Man.
Ms. Splosion Man is not on the list, but I'm gonna give it to you because Splosion Man is.
Explosion Man.
That was
Okay.
my
I knew it
next
was one of
you
those.
son
yeah.
of a bitch. That was my next one.
So Matt, you get Splosion Man. Mike, you're up next.
God, I don't think it was, but I'm gonna say Braid.
Braid was on the original Summer of Arcade in
It was,
2008,
okay.
so you get a point there. All right, Harry, back to you.
Broken Age.
Broken Age is not on the list.
Yeah, I have no idea. I can't think from 2008 to 2013.
Yeah, I think that
So
released
that-
on PS4.
Yeah, I
Same
don't
time.
know. I'm just like, what's an old indie game that I can think of?
Right.
So now we're gonna go around to Kyle.
Man.
How's chat doing?
Hexit?
Chat's doing pretty well. They've
Yeah.
got a couple in here already. Was Hexic your guess?
Yeah.
Didn't that come with the system?
I have no idea. I didn't own an Xbox during this time, so
Oh,
Yeah, like,
that's fair.
Hex-
Yeah.
My first Xbox was 2021. Like,
Hexic is not on the list,
Okay.
Kyle.
all right.
So that's
Yeah,
your
it was
first
a
strike.
pack-in.
Matt, you're up next.
Battle Block Theater.
Ooh, Battle Block Theater. Battle Block Theater is not on the list.
Dang.
That is your first strike. Mike, back to you. One strike. We've got 4 out of the 20. How many
9?
games? 29 games so
29.
far.
29.
Yeah.
I just had one. I fucking forgot it. Shit. What the fuck was just in my mind?
There's one I know the box art of, but I don't know the name of.
I'll just say it. I don't think so, but Alien Hominid.
Alien Hominid is a good guess, but Alien Hominid is not part of the original
Yeah.
Summer of Arcade run. So, Mike, that's your second strike.
No, I
It's
know.
Harry.
fair to do Behemoth games.
I know. It's
Yeah.
like I'm trying to think of devs.
yeah.
I'm putting them in the chat. Actually, chat only has 1 so far.
Okay.
Secret Monkey. No.
Secret Monkeys.
No. Secret of Monkey Island.
Secret of Monkey Island is not on the list.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was PC, so I don't know what I'm doing.
So, Harry, that is your second strike. Kyle, back to you.
I just had it and it was gone.
I remembered mine.
Yeah, Mike, I'm surprised you haven't done one.
You're probably gonna take it then.
No, I won't.
It's probably what I thought
Oh.
of.
I'm going to do one I know you wouldn't do.
I don't.
Okay.
This might be a 1 or 2 or Miss Explosion to Mr. Explosion Man. Worms. Was there a
Ooh.
Worms game a part of it?
Do you know a subtitle?
Oh God, Armageddon or Wormsageddon, whatever it is.
There's not a Worms title in Summer of Arcade. I was just being
Damn.
mean.
How dare you?
So that is your second strike, Kyle. So
Okay.
Matt, back to you. You have 1 strike.
Iron Brigade.
Ooh, Iron Brigade is a good guess.
Steel Battalion.
Not part of the Summer of Arcade.
Damn.
So 2 strikes for everybody. We're coming around to
Come
Mike.
on.
So far, we've got Castle Crashers, Geometry Wars Retro Evolve 2, Splosion Man, Braid. We've got tons more options. Summer of Arcade 08 to 13.
The thing
We're
that
gonna
just,
be so furious when we see this list.
well, I mean,
Right.
also, this is a marketing scheme from 15 years ago. I'm supposed to remember this.
My
Like,
specialty. My specialty.
yeah.
N plus.
N
That's-
plus is
That's a
Oh.
good guess.
great guess.
Oh my
but
God.
unfortunately, N
Damn.
plus is not on the list. So
Oh my
Mike,
God.
you are eliminated with 1 point. Harry, back to you.
I'm just gonna go balls to the walls because I have no fucking clue. Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero is not on the list.
There we go.
My
If
favorite
it
indie
makes you
game.
feel any better, chat has said, I'll give you guys free ones. They've said The Escapist, they've said Overcooked, they've said Emily's Away, Mirror's Edged. None of those are on Summer
No.
Bucket.
Right.
Well, those
Yeah.
are like
Those aren't
2014
indie
beyond.
games.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow. Come on.
Kyle.
we're also only doing the indie games, right?
All right.
All of them, but like literally almost all of them are indie games.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh boy. I don't know. I wrote down 2. One I don't think is a real title. Second one is, but oh man, I'm gonna go Peggle.
Hegel is not on the list. I'm
Okay.
so sorry, Kyle.
I wasn't sure if it would even be considered indie either.
Where the fuck's Peggle 3?
Right?
Great question. All right, Matt. 2 strikes. You're the only one left.
Jacob, you said all of them, but like 2 of them are indie games. Does that mean there is an answer that isn't an indie game?
If there is, don't count it.
I was gonna say because like I know one, but it's not an indie game.
Well, if it's out of the
Play with honor.
29, if you're saying
Play
it's
with honor.
29.
Play with
I would only say that really one or two of them aren't indie games, depending on how you like define indie.
No, let's not get into that argument again.
Let's see how many
okay.
points you can get.
Yeah, I won't say that one then. I will try Limbo.
Limbo is on the list.
Damn it.
Yep.
All right, so now he goes again, right?
Yep,
What?
he keeps going now.
Oh, okay.
As many as Matt can get.
Jeez. Okay.
But if he gets one wrong, he's out.
Yeah.
Yeah, just think of something from 2008.
I can't believe I forgot Limbo.
I'm sure
That's
we
one I
forgot
thought Mike.
so many obvious ones.
Yeah.
Well, it's also crazy that it's from 2008, 2013. I feel like Limbo came out like 3 years ago.
There's also another obvious one we all fucked up on.
Guitar Hero 2.
Yep.
Here's a fun wager. Do you want to guess it? And then if it's right, then I'll give Matt the point. But
No.
if you get it wrong, then Matt is out.
I would give Tat the point, but don't count it against me.
What if I say the game?
Yeah, if Mike's guess is right, I'll give you the point. But if Mike's guess is wrong, then you're out.
If my guess is right, give it a chat.
Okay.
Oh, so like a
also
like a
kick me
lifeline,
out.
like so I could give Mike the guess essentially.
Yeah,
Or,
if you want to
how
give
about
Mike the
this?
guess.
What if I get it right? Can me and Matt get a half point each?
Oh, no, don't do half points.
I'll allow it.
All right.
Is Fez on the list?
I don't think that was a
Fez.
PS4 title as well.
Yeah.
Fez is not on the list.
Never mind. I take back my confidence.
But Matt, you keep going here.
Okay. There's one I know that is, but I can't think of the name for the life of me. Damn. What all did we play on XBLA?
Let me throw some ones that chat has thrown out that are not correct answers again. Costume Quest, good guess, not on the list. Grow
Yeah.
Home, good guess, not on the list.
Oh,
Splunky,
well, that was PlayStation.
Splunky, not on the list either.
All right, so it's been
We're
about
helping you out,
25
Matt.
minutes.
Michael Jackson, The Experience.
Good.
Indie game.
I'm just
almost had a
trying to
gun-
fill the dead air.
almost
Like
had
what
a-
you're thinking.
Like an indie game, we are out of time.
I almost had a
So
gun
we
pulled
just
on
need
me
to push
because
it out like
of,
Gollum.
I almost had a gun pulled on me because of Michael Jackson, The Experience.
Do you
Oh,
want
yeah,
to tell that
GameStop,
story,
right?
and then after the story is done, that's when Matt's time is up?
Yeah, sure. So I was working at a GameStop that was next to a Kmart. 2 dudes robbed the Kmart, and one of their goodies was Michael Jackson, The Experience. They came into the GameStop to try to trade it in for money. GameStop policy, you cannot accept a trade-in if it's wrapped, if it's still sealed. So I told them that. They went outside, they unsealed it, they came back in to try to sell it again. I said, no, the camera got you, I could get in trouble for that. He started pulling out a gun out of his waistband, and then his friend stopped him, and then they trashed the walls and walked out.
Rough.
That's
Matt,
rough,
time's
buddy.
up. What do you think? Where's your guess?
Okay, I'm just gonna do the one that I know isn't an indie game, but TMNT 4 Turtles in Time Reshelled, I believe was a summer arcade game.
Yes, it was. That's an extra point for you, my friend.
Wow.
It's not indie, but that was a summer.
Wow. No
That's
honor.
one of the one or two that is not an indie game.
Mm.
No honor.
It's okay,
I'm
Mike.
just-
It wasn't good.
Do you have any more guesses?
Well, how about the
Nah.
fucking Tony Hawk remake? That also wasn't good. Do I
What,
get a
Tony
fucking
Hawk's
point?
Pro Skater HD?
Yeah. I don't know if that was arcade or
It was.
Was it?
Uh,
Yeah.
Is that an answer?
No. I'm not going to do
Creative.
2 licensed games. I don't have any more guesses.
Do you want to put that? Do you want to guess that game?
Okay. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD.
That is also on the list. So I'm gonna give a point to chat because y'all worked on
There we
it
go.
together.
Okay.
Chat gets a point. Any more, Matt?
Which, no. And Mike, that does work on Steam Deck because I own it on Steam.
I don't want to play that on a Steam Deck.
All right. Well, we end with 1 point for Harry, 1 point for Kyle, 3 points for Matt, and 1 point for Mike. Let me put these points in. And then, do you just want to see the whole big
Yeah.
list of
Absolutely.
games?
Please.
You're
'Cause
gonna
I want to
hate
know
it.
the title of the game.
Absolutely
I
gonna
can't
hate it.
remember.
All right. So here's your big old list. We'll start in
Fucking
2008.
passion.
Insanely
God
Twisted
damn
Shadow
it.
Planet. That was it.
Yep. Any other ones before I read out the list for audio?
Trials. I should have
Greatest
known
surprise.
Trials.
So
Deadlight, I
2008.
should have known.
Bionic Commando Rearmed Braid, Castle Crashers, Galaga Legions, Geometry Wars 2, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Shadow Complex, Explosion Man, TMNT Turtles in Time, Reshelled, Trials HD, Castlevania Harmony of Despair, Hydro Thunder Hurricane, Lara Croft Guardian of Light, Limbo, Monday Night Combat, Bastion, From Dust, Fruit Ninja Connect, Insanely Twisted Shadow Planet, Toy Soldiers Cold War, Deadlight, Dust and Elysian Tale, Hybrid, Tony Hawk Pro Skater HD, Racketeer, great Connect game. That's Iron Galaxy.
Shadows.
TMNT Out of the Shadows, Flashback, Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons, and
Brothers.
Charlie Murder.
See, and it's so funny because a lot of the indie games I relate to PlayStation because that's where I played most of them.
Yeah.
on.
Right.
That's fair.
Fair.
I'm like, oh yeah, those are totally PlayStation games, and you're showing them like, okay, I was totally wrong.
There were some great guesses in chat that came in afterwards. Mini Metro was a great guess.
Oh.
No. That's a,
Mini Metro's a good guess.
it's great,
Uh,
but I don't. Is that an Xbox game? I've only known that as a mobile game.
all
It's-
right, so
Harry is so intense tonight.
Right.
Listen,
I love it.
Okay.
here are the points so
Go ahead.
far. In fourth place, we have Harry with 2 points. Tied for third, Audience and Mike, both with 3 points.
Man,
Matt, you've got 5. And in first place right now is
Whoa.
Kyle Stevenson with 6 points.
Hey.
Ooh.
Hey.
So we're moving on to section 2. This is where the points double, so there are more points up for
Oh.
grabs here. We're moving on to another new round for video game trivia. This is the first time that we're playing this one. This one's called Crossplay. And for this one, I'm going to read you the description of a made-up mashup of 2 popular games, and your job is
Oh,
to tell
no.
me what is the title of this imaginary game. So here's an example. This 3D kaiju fighting game features kaiju inspired from creatures of the 50s and 60s, as well as the God of War and the Ghost of Sparta. So the answer here would be God of War of the Monsters, combining God of War and War of the Monsters.
What
so
if you
for y'all-
combine it a different way and still get the 2 games?
Then I'll give you the points, because I think in a lot of the cases, if there's the right jumble of words, then I'll give you the points.
Okay.
But typically there's usually one way that like makes sense to someone's brain, and usually it's like one game followed by the next game.
Okay.
And here's one for you. Each pairing contains at least one indie game. So know that like at least one game will be an indie game.
At least.
Okay.
Are you guys ready?
I should have had
Sure,
a
yeah.
Celsius to wake up my
Ooh.
brain.
You want one?
Nah, I'm all right.
It'll get to you in 3 to 5 days.
I need another beer, man. I'm out.
Here's the first one. I'll read this out for you. Good old before and after, says Billy the Door. Here we go. This legendary spacefaring RTS features a young woman who searches a spooky house to find out what happened to her family since she was away on a long overseas trip.
Fucking lost me
This-
at the RTS.
This legendary spacefaring RTS features a young woman who searches a spooky house to find out what happened to her family since she was away
Matthew.
Mike.
on a long overseas trip. Okay, we'll go Matthew first.
Return Craft?
That is not the correct answer. Mike.
I'm not confident about the RTS one because I don't know if this game's a RTS. Gone Homeworld?
Gone Homeworld is the correct answer.
Damn, Mike.
I
Let's
had
go,
gone
baby.
home. I couldn't get the RTS.
I had
Oh,
Returnal
wow.
and StarCraft in my head.
No,
Mike, you're a
God.
genius.
Good job.
I only
Miles.
know this because didn't Homeworld 3 that's been announced like for
Right,
the past
yeah.
10 years just get
Mhm.
delayed again?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Good job.
Chat got halfway there, so
Okay.
they might have gotten there too. They're like, it's gone home. Are you guys ready for the second one?
Yeah.
Okay, here it is. This standalone prequel to an electrifying PS4 classic is inspired by classic RPGs. It features a turn-based combat and beautiful art rendered in the UbiArt engine. Standalone prequel to an electrifying PS4 classic, inspired by classic RPGs, features turn-based combat and beautiful
Harry.
art. Yep. Go ahead, Harry.
Infamous second. Oh my God! Oh my, Light. Child of Light. Infamous second Child of Light.
Mike?
Harry, no, but Mike, go ahead.
Wait, how the fuck are we gonna, how do I say it? I mean, it's Child of Light and Infamous First Light? Is that what the fucking prequel's
Kyle.
called? Fuck.
Put them together
Now, see, how is that different than what I said?
because you actually said a different
said it.
game.
You said a different
You
game.
said Infamous Second Son.
Okay,
It's
Son.
actually a
Alright.
different game.
In my head, I had it, but that's fine.
I mean, Child of First Light?
I'm gonna give it to you, Mike, because the answer is Child of Infamous First Light.
Oh,
Dang.
okay.
Okay.
But you got it. That's 2 points for you, my friend.
The prequel is what threw me off, man.
Yeah. Harry, you said the actual.
Yep,
the
I'm
name
aware.
of the-
Thank you.
I'm so
I'm like,
sorry.
Second Son wasn't a prequel. Let's go.
You guys ready for the third one?
Mhm.
Harry, I'm praying for you. Here it is. Ready? All right. Question 3. This game focuses on two brothers setting out to rescue a princess who's been kidnapped by a vile lizard king while also searching for a cure for their dying father.
Harry,
Kyle?
Harry, I heard first.
Mario Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons.
Damn it.
Yep, I'm gonna give it to you. Super Mario Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons is the
Good
correct
job,
answer.
Harry.
Nice
That's
job.
very good.
Thanks.
Harry, I was pulling for you so hard.
It's like you
and-
have it's confusing because you have the two games and you're like, how am I overlapping the words?
Yep.
You're good at this, Harry.
Ready for question 4?
Yes.
And Link in the chat got it, but just after Harry, so chat would have scooped those up. Here's question 4. A live service hack and slash online RPG where players take control of a sentinel who runs through a series of increasingly more difficult obstacle courses. This game will shut down in 2023.
What is it shutting down?
Oh my goodness. What in the world?
I know one
Jacob?
game shutting down next week, but
A live service hack and slash online RPG where players take control of a sentinel who runs through a series of increasingly more difficult obstacle courses. This game will shut down in 2023. Chat is stumped.
I think everyone's stumped.
And we asked for a hint if we're all stuck. Like,
Yeah. Do you want a hint about the indie game or about the non-indie game? Or ask me a part of this and I'll help you out a little bit.
what does Sentinel mean? Like, is that a
bad question, Harry.
a
It's a bad
different-
question. Don't waste it.
That's a
Okay,
great
alright,
question.
Let me help you by telling you who developed one of the games. Because I think that it'll help. The non-indie game is a Ubisoft title. Jill Grott in the chat is almost there.
What Ubisoft game is still running?
The Indie Informer's got half of it in the chat.
What?
I don't think that game is shutting down though.
Rubles and Bits does not have it. It is not Warframe. Stingray
that ain't
X.
shutting down.
It is not Knockout City.
That was a
That's
while.
already
That's
shut
why I
down.
wrote it down. I had Lone Ruin.
That was
and then
EA.
Knockout City for some reason.
And I will tell you, it's the Ubisoft title that is shutting down in 2023.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Skull and Bones.
I got one in mind, but I don't think it's shutting down. I'd be surprised if it was shutting down.
All right,
What,
we're going to
Roar
give 5
Champions?
seconds. 5 seconds for a guess here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Is it The Division?
It's their
Mike.
battle royale
No.
game that failed, is it not?
I thought they were
Oh.
shut down.
Let's start with Mike.
Hyperscape? Hyperscape's been closed, I thought.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sonic episode 4 Honor.
No, there's no way they're shutting that down. I
That's,
thought that was doing
that's a
good.
fun guess.
Yeah, that one's good.
Thank you.
But not the right answer. Any
All
other
right.
guesses?
No.
No?
I can't even
Alright,
think of a hack and slash online RPG.
Well, I keep thinking of the PS5 preview game that was like that one that was like $80 that was trying to be the I don't even remember what it was called. Like
What's
I
that
just couldn't
game,
remember.
Harry?
I don't remember the name because it was so forgettable.
So in the chat, they got Fall Guys as being half of it. Jill Grott said God Fall Guys. That's a good guess.
Oh.
That's not
that's
not the
it.
correct answer.
There's no way.
Okay, yeah.
Fall Guys is closing this
Yeah,
year.
because that's Gearbox.
Fall for Honor Guys was a guess from Billy the Door. It's actually Babylon's Fall
Babylon.
Guys.
Oh.
That's already
Wait.
shut down though.
Fall Guys is shutting down.
No. Babylon's Fall.
Oh.
And wasn't that Square Enix?
That's
Yeah.
Square Enix.
That was Square Enix.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Misleading.
You threw off my groove,
So you
man.
literally screwed us over. That's fine.
You each want half a point?
No.
No, 85 points.
I mean,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, Chad is yelling
Uh,
at me too. It is not Ubisoft.
Yeah, rest in peace,
No,
Babylon's
whatever.
Fall. That did shut down, and yeah, that
Listen,
sucks.
we didn't know it before the hint. We weren't going to get it after the hint, so there's
Yeah.
no harm.
Chad is booing me on this one, so
Here, I'm over
Oh,
here
they-
thinking
No,
about.
that was a well-crafted
Yes.
question. We
That's
just
very
were all too stupid to get it.
I'm over
They
here
should
thinking
boo
about a
themselves.
robot running through obstacle courses. That's where my mind was.
Yeah.
Chad requested half an answer.
No.
I'm gonna give them 1 point here.
Yeah,
because I'm a
they're not-
benevolent host.
They don't deserve a half point.
They
I'm
got
gonna
Fall
give 1
Guys.
point.
Yeah, they got Fall
They
Guys.
got Fall Guys.
All
That was
We did get
one
Fall
day.
Guys.
We're pro people. It's 6 day.
I'm pro fairness. But
Who's ready for number 5?
Send Harry to the moon. We're ready.
Here's number 5. A very challenging Goonies-like adventure developed by From Software, in which several kids must try to save the world after finding a mysterious stone. Expect to die a lot. A very challenging Goonies-like adventure developed by From Software, in which several kids must try to save the world after finding a mysterious stone. Expect to die a lot. Strubles and Bit says, everyone boo this man. Boo. JK, smiley face.
Oh my god.
Harry,
Yep.
Grounded Dead Souls,
That is not
What?
the correct answer.
Grounded, Goonie style, Dead.
Yeah.
Dark never mind.
I will tell you, Grounded Dark Souls is not the correct answer.
Okay. That was a really good
As
answer.
a
though.
as a good guess though.
That's good.
As I was saying, I'm like, I don't think that's the right fit, but
Grounded Dead Cells.
yeah, I think I said Dead Souls. I'm like, that's
Dead
not the name of
Souls,
the game,
yeah,
is
that's
it? Yeah.
Chat has guessed Oxenfree. It's not Oxenfree.
Jacob, who are these kids finding stones?
I don't know. Who are these kids?
Who are these kids? Why are they out? Why are they out? Why aren't they in school?
Chad had a good guess called Grounded Ring, not Grounded
Oh.
Ring.
Kids save the world after finding a mysterious stone.
Let me tell you that the indie
Kings.
game here was not the
Mike?
biggest hit in the world. Mike.
Crossing Dark Souls?
Oh crap!
Crossing Dark Souls is absolutely the correct answer.
Hell
job,
yeah,
Mo.
dude.
How did you do that?
I don't know.
See, my head was like the Quarry, Blackout Club. I couldn't get there. Good job.
Thank you. I think I was just trying to. At first, I was thinking about Elden Ring, and then I just tried to think of Ring games. Then I was like, no, Souls may be easier. And then yeah, Crossing Souls just jumped into my mind. Devolver.
Grounded Dark Souls is a good guess though.
Yeah. Was Crossing
time.
Souls Devolver? I forgot.
Yeah, it's published by Devolver.
Yeah, it's a old Devolver joint.
Wow.
Y'all ready for the last one?
Yes.
All right, here is the last one in this round. Question 6. This film noir action game puts players in the role of a grizzled cop who uses a magic marker to draw ropes and create ledge extensions in bullet time. This film noir action game puts players in the role of a grizzled cop who uses a magic marker to draw ropes and create ledge extensions in bullet time.
I know the non-indie part.
Yep.
Me and Matt know the not indie part.
Yeah.
Grizzled cop that uses a magic marker to draw ropes and create ledge extension and bullet time.
Jacob, these are tough, man.
Mm-hmm.
I've played so many games with that mechanic too. Like,
That's what I mean. I'm trying to figure it
I
out.
can't think of anything with that mechanic.
what, the draw ropes thing?
Yeah.
Do you play indie games?
No, I don't.
A couple of guesses in the chat that are not it. A Night in the Woods, no. Super Hot, no. Chalk Zone, no.
Fuck Chalk Zone.
I don't know. Billy Dodor said, I just keep thinking Chalk Zone.
We'll do
People are
this.
screaming
Later.
Chalk Zone in the chat. I don't know what Chalk Zone is.
Fox Zone, there's Crayon Physics that's...
Film noir action game.
Yeah, that part we got.
I do not. I have an idea for the other thing. Film
Oh, Chalk
noir.
Zone's a cartoon.
Oh, okay.
Noir
This
action.
is a video game podcast, y'all. We don't respect television in
Jacob,
this house.
can I ask you a question for a hit?
Yes, you can.
The indie game, what was its prominent platform? Does it have one?
It does. It does. Okay, I'll give it to you. This one's tied in with the Xbox One. This launched exclusively first for Xbox One.
What the fuck? Rise, Son of Rome.
It was also published on Xbox One by Microsoft Studios, but is by what I would call an indie developer.
Published by Xbox.
Published by Microsoft back in the day. Xbox, yes.
Oh man.
Ori and the Forest.
You want to buzz in and give a guess?
Ori and the Forest.
Not the correct answer, but like
Alright,
good,
well.
the right thread.
Well, it doesn't matter now.
The Indian Informer's got half of it in the chat.
Is it the AAA part?
Yeah, it's the AAA part.
Yeah,
we all got the
we got
AAA
that part.
Yeah, we're good there.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys are talking
See,
about.
Matt, imagine we don't have it.
The more
Right?
you say that, the more I go back and forth between two.
Guys, it's like it's.
I don't know how to link it. I don't know what the indie game is.
Yeah, me neither.
Uh,
Jacob, I think we need a countdown.
okay. Quincy in the chat says "Drawn to Life." It's not Drawn to Life. That's a good guess though. 5, 4,
Dude, I went so hard
3,
on Drawn to Death back in the day.
2, 1. You're gonna kick yourselves because this
Wait,
one's a little bit
is-
mean.
Is the film noir part Max Payne?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, okay. We all had that.
Do you
Well,
have
me
the
and
top?
I did write that down.
So this one is Max Payne, The Curse of Brotherhood, because Max, The Curse of Brotherhood,
Oh,
was
God
a launch
damn
title
it.
for Xbox One.
I've never heard of that game
No.
ever.
There's
Yeah.
no way I would have gotten that. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's digging deep.
Yeah, we're digging
That's
deep
a good
in
one.
here. Yeah. All right, guys.
Okay.
We've got 2 rounds to go before the final. This one's called To ESRB or Not To ESRB. What I need you to do is pull out your sheets of paper or
Okay.
your iPads in some cases.
I have
And-
I have moving paper, like where you wrap fragile things in.
I love that.
Thank you.
Here's how this one works. I'm going to show you 6 titles. They're all indie games. What I want you to do is write down the ESRB rating you think that each one of these games attains. Each correct answer, everyone can get the points here. Each correct answer is worth 2 points. Here's a reminder for those who don't know the ESRB well. There are 5 ratings for the ESRB: E, E10, T, M, and AO. A couple of hints for you. E10 was created in 2005, so old games
Yeah.
are probably not E10. And AO games, there's only ever been 23 of them. So what I would
AO.
tell you is if it's old, it's really ET or M. And if it's newer, you really have 4 choices.
Okay.
I will give you a hint. There are no AO games in this.
Okay.
Wow, no
Okay.
love for
Are we doing one
Larry.
at a time or all 6 at once?
We're doing one at a time. So here's what we'll do. I'll show you the first game. It's Minute.
Hey.
Ooh.
What's the ESRB rating on Minute?
Do we just show or do we wait?
Just wait until everyone's got theirs written, and then I'm gonna solicit the chat as well for their answers and see what they think.
Everybody play
Innocent
minute.
B minute.
Yeah, I played through it recently. It was a good
God,
time.
it's so good.
Everybody
I had this
ready?
in my hand at the limited run store, but I also only had $12 to my name.
I'm jealous you're there.
Oh, it's so nice, Jacob.
Everybody ready?
Yes.
All right. Show me your ratings. Okay, so we've got a split here. Okay, so Harry's E10, Kyle is E10, Matt is E, and Mike is E. And in the chat, we've got pretty much the same E10. Indian Informer says T. The rating on this one is E. So that's 2 points for Matt, 2 points for Mike. And yeah, let's give chat 2 points as well, because E10 was the last guess they threw in there. Okay. So our next game is the Banner Saga Trilogy. What the rating be
What that
for the Banner Saga Trilogy?
Oh shit!
And I have it right over there too. And it's like,
No looking there.
no, I can't. Like, I have to pull it out of somewhere and then look at it.
Don't pull it out.
But
It's kind of like the question is like how much fucking and sucking is in this game. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Is it T fucking and sucking? Is it M fucking and sucking?
I think that would be him.
Harry made a
there's
pull-out
any
joke, and
fucking
I
and
didn't
sucking
say
in this
anything.
game.
T would be alluding to that.
Exactly. Illusion. Playful. Teasing. T for teasing.
T.
A lot of the chat is saying the same thing.
Shit.
Shit.
All right, is everybody ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, show me your ratings. All right, we are... Oh, another split. So Harry said T, Matt said T, Kyle, you said M, and Mike said M. In the chat, it is predominantly T ratings. So Banner Saga is rated T for teen
Damn.
due to alcohol references, blood and gore, language, and violence.
T for teasing.
Yep.
So that is
Got it.
2 more points for Matt, and that is 2 more points for Harry.
I thought
Yes,
that
it
game was so gory that it would have pushed it over to the M rating.
I don't remember being too much gore, just emphasis on story.
Oh, fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where they talk about the fucking and the sucking.
And then chat's going to get 2 points because almost everyone said T.
Okay.
Nice.
Fair.
How about
Oh,
Shank?
Shank!
Shank.
Do y'all remember
I have
Shank?
my answer. Yep,
I
I
do
have
remember
Shank 1
Shank.
and 2.
What do you remember about Shank, Matt?
Oh, I remember. I remember something, but I'm not going to tell everyone else.
What's Clay been up to? You know?
It's got
That's
to
what
be,
I want
right?
to know.
They
Vancouver-based
probably got
developer.
absorbed by
Was
something.
Invisible Ink their last game?
Yes, I think
Well,
so.
didn't they port Mark of the Ninja
Yeah,
recently?
they remastered it.
Or remastered? Yeah. This is one good game.
Is everybody ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, show me your ratings. Oh wow, we've got M across the board here.
Look at that fancy ass M for Matt.
Not so fancy. In the chat we've got T's actually. So the chat goes against you guys. This one, Matt, do you want to describe this game?
A lot of blood.
Yeah,
I mean, look at his knife. Like,
He's got
Yeah,
chins
look
on
at
it.
That's an M.
Yeah, the
That is a
woman in the
hard
back.
M. Yeah. Blood and gore is the first descriptor in the ESRB rating. So yeah, blood and gore, sexual themes, strong violence, strong language. Shank is an M, so everybody gets 2 points.
yeah, he's got a bloody knife there. He also has a chainsaw on his
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Just to.
Oh.
All right. And chat actually, nobody said M, so they get no points.
Wow.
Ooh.
All right, we've got 3 more here. Here's the next one. Firewatch.
Oh.
Ooh.
What's the ESRB rating on Firewatch? Published by Panic, making the play date.
Yeah, dude.
Firewatch.
God. Fucking pour one out for In the Valley of the Gods. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm,
Yo, I
mhm.
think about that like
All
once
the
a
time.
week.
Yep.
The song that it debuted on is on repeat in my head all the
Do you
time.
think we ever get that?
No.
Like, yeah, probably not.
So I just watch the video, hear the music, and be like, "Wow, what a bop!"
It's sitting in Gabe's desk right now. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, right? It's just.
He
What if
plays
it's
it
like,
all
like
the time.
90% done.
Should we just break
Yeah.
into Valve just to take the beta of that game?
Or just ask them to publish it on Discord.
I'm pretty close.
Oh, you're close to Valve.
It's not that far of a drive.
Okay, we're scheming
chat,
and
be cool.
thieving.
If you
I
got
mean, we're
chat-
going to PAX, right? Like
Yeah, chat be cool.
Jill says I'm with you.
the great PAX heist of Steam of Valve.
All right. Chat, throw in your answers again if you were just joining us. These boys cannot see chat, so please feel free to throw answers in there. You may get points, you may win. But boys, what are your answers? All right. So from Mike, Kyle, and Harry, we have T. And from Matt, we have E10. In the chat, it's mostly T.
N.
This one
Matt,
is an M.
Wow.
Damn, I was.
Wow.
You know, I
I
never
don't-
played Firewatch. You know,
But I don't remember it being that
I
inappropriate.
remember it being M.
nudity. What?
I don't
mean,
remember the nudity.
It was.
I mean, there's
it might be at the beach.
Here's the thing: there's implied fucking and sucking, but like that would be T.
that would be T.
Correct.
Yeah.
That would be T.
And-
T for teasing.
But I think the first thing there was suggestive themes. I think that's where I was almost at an M because it's pretty heavy stuff.
It is, yeah.
And I think
I remember the ending. What you guys were talking about was heavy, but yeah.
That game fucked me up. Like, I know a lot of people shit on the end. That game fucked me up at the end. But hey, maybe like it triggered like an existential crisis for me that I don't want to spoil. But
If you throw a boombox into the water, does it make the game an M? Do you guys remember throwing a boombox into the water, or was that just me?
You
I
might
don't
have just
remember
done
that. No.
Did
You
you,
might
did
have
you
done
kill
that.
somebody?
No, you just throw a boombox into the water. That's it. All right. Here's the second to last one. Undertale.
Oh, here you go, Mike.
What is the E ESRB rating on Undertale?
I don't know. I don't really pay attention to bad games.
Oh my God, Mike.
Just play Everhood instead.
Exactly. Play Everhood instead. The superior fucking game.
Wow. And that was video game trivia on 6-1 Indie.
Yeah, we'll say how it is.
Is that little skullboy fuck?
No.
No. The sand
bet.
suck.
Jesus. That is the schoolboy, dude.
I know.
Just a reminder in the chat.
Two skullboys.
E, E10, T, or M are basically your choices, so throw them in there. All right, everybody ready here?
Uh-huh.
Sorry, just give me a second.
No, you're good, Harry. All right.
That
Show
one-
me your moves. Oh, Harry's changing. There it is. Okay, so we've got a smattering of answers. Harry put an M. Kyle put E10. Matt put E10. And then we've got a T from Mike. And in the chat, we've got exclusively E10. This game is rated E10.
Yeah.
What does
Never played
E10
it.
mean versus E? What does a 6-year-old do versus a 10-year-old? I don't know. See Sans talking about
My
doing
guess
things.
is the tobacco.
There's some heavy
So-
themes.
Mm.
Yeah, fair.
The 6-year-olds probably play better video games.
So that's 2 points for Kyle, 2 points for Matt, and 2 points for chat. We've got one more here. We're going
Fun
back
little
to
thing
co-
though, real
Oh.
quick. It's fine. Coffee talk, whatever.
No,
Undertale.
Undertale.
Jer, aka Scout2 Network, released a vinyl pressing of the Undertale score, but a ska rendition of the Undertale score available on Fangamer.
Nice.
Undertale music, unmatched.
Dope as hell.
Game design, dumb.
Yeah, so just shitting on him, but also praising Toby Fox at the same time.
Yeah, fine.
Our final game here is Coffee Talk. What's the ESRB rating on Coffee Talk?
It's wild how much you don't really pay attention to ESRB ratings.
Right?
Isn't it fun?
For like
Nope,
some of your
nope.
favorite games of all time.
No kids plus I'm over 18.
Link in the chat says Toby Fox is an amazing composer. We all agree.
We all agree.
His
It's true.
Pokemon Sword and Shield battle theme bops so hard. Oh, look.
Are we ready to show?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Show them off. So, we've got T's across the board. T, 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 and then from everyone in the chat, T. So this, it's not about tea; it's about coffee. Sorry.
It's
I have
spilled.
to- here's the fun trick about this one. This is a trick question because when Coffee Talk came out, it had a T rating. However, for some reason, after the fact, the ESRB re-rated Coffee Talk to an M. So this is now an
Interesting.
M-rated title.
You did not
Wow.
specify. We started. If you asked me the day of the release, we are.
That's
all
actually
correct.
fair.
Yeah. So here's
You
what I'll
did
do
not.
because
You did not ask the most recent rating.
here's the fun thing. I'm gonna give everybody points because everybody said T, so everybody gets points here.
I do see, or I do
They
understand.
gave it an M?
You could push
on the
for an
same
M.
thing as
They talk about
Firewall.
relationships, but there's
There's some heavy stuff in there.
Yeah.
There's also a whole subplot about like repopulating or populating the Earth.
yeah, but it's teen, man.
Yeah,
Teens
fair.
talk about fucking like
They do, and I
Why
actually have
fucking
proof
sucking?
here. So you'll see in the top right corner, if you're watching it, is I have Games with Gold, and it shows off the old box art with the T
Mhm.
rating,
Yeah.
and then Serenity Forge published it, and it was
Right.
published at an M.
because this is the one that comes out in August.
Yes. Or this is the one that was just physically released in August.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, get in
Alright.
that bundle.
I gotta get
We have
that
one
stuff.
round left.
I would
This
love
is
to
a
know the
classic.
reasons why.
This is a
Uh-huh.
classic for video game trivia. It's Metacritic Critic. And so I know that y'all are probably Open Critic fans, but we're doing Metacritic. That's the way we do it. So I'm going to give you a set of 6 games, and you're going to write down the Metacritic score that you think. In this case, they're all indie games. Whoever's closest to the score will win. If there's a tie, whoever's underneath the score will win the points. Yes, Harry.
If they are rated in more than one platform, which one are we looking at?
Oh, that's a
Ooh.
great question. I will specify the platform.
Thank you.
Yes. And you'll see in the box art here. They're all indie games. Whoever's closest in the case of a tie. So if, example, Harry says 84 and Mike says 82 and it's 83, the 82 will take it over the 84. But again, I'll walk you through that. And if the people guess the same answer, then you get 2 points each. All right. So here we go. And Jill Grott says ESRB website reads M. Part 2 got a T. So that just shows you it's a weird edge case.
There's more serious things than 2.
Yep. The first game we're talking about here today is Stardew Valley on the Switch. What is the Metacritic rating for this one? And again, Metacritic 0 to 100. How does game be? And again,
Also-
this is the penultimate round.
Really quick, everyone in chat who's watching live, thanks for coming out and hanging out and celebrating
Yeah,
6-1
appreciate
Day. Appreciate you. I can't see you, so hope you're having a good time.
If you're new to 6-1 Indie, hit that sub button.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, ring that bell.
Ring a ding ding.
Did I save that? wrong?
Patreon.com/61indie.
There it is.
Yeah.
See me get angry
Yeah.
at games.
Hit that subscribe button.
There it is. There it is.
Fast.
All right. Write down your scores, y'all.
It's-
1 to 100.
These Crayola erasable colored pencils, not great to write with. Let me tell you.
Deceiving. Bad marketing.
And if you're in the chat, throw in your numbers. Because if y'all
Your
get
social
close,
security number, your phone
Yo.
number, your address, your credit card numbers. Throw
because
them
the
all
way
in.
I do it is if anyone in chat gets the correct number right on, chat also gets points. All right.
They're on
you
your
guys ready?
Discord numbers. Rest in peace.
Yeah, rip. All right, everyone
Oh,
ready?
yeah.
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Show us your numbers. All right, so we have Harry with 84. We have Matt with 88. We have Harry. Oh, I started 84. Kyle, you're at 86.
Yep.
And Mike, you're at 82. Wow, all different answers. And in the chat, we've got 90. We've got 84. Jill says it should be 100. I agree. It's a great game. Here we go. 87. So in this
Ooh!
case, Kyle said
86
86.
wins.
Matt
Yep.
said 88. So under the score wins.
Mhm.
So that means Kyle, you get 2 big points here.
Yeah, sweet.
Good job, Kyle.
BP, baby.
Yep.
Only
Nope.
14 critic reviews.
It's wild.
The
That
Switch
is
version.
wild.
For
What
Switch.
the fuck?
For Switch.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's just interesting.
Yeah. So nobody in the chat got that one, so no points for chat. Here's our second game. It's Florence,
Ooh,
specifically the
boy.
iOS version.
Play Florence. Cried on a train because of Florence once.
It's a heavy title.
Yeah, I played it on the way to work and I fucking was destroyed for the day.
How good is Florence? Is it good? Is it bad?
It's V good.
How many
Mhm.
people reviewed it?
Right.
1 to 100. How many tiers?
Of the kingdom.
10,000.
Different category.
Mm. I'm still
Um,
stuck on the cramming 2 names.
Sean Starlight in the chat says rated E.
Mike.
Yep.
That would be wild if it's rated E.
Everybody ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, show me your scores. Harry, 77. Kyle says 85. Matt says 82. Mike says 83. In the chat, we've got 94, 90, 79. Those are some of the answers that we got. Florence, 82. Matt's right on.
Oh, I hit 83. Fuck.
Yeah.
Matt is right on. Good job, Matt.
Because I was thinking 82, but my hand wrote 83.
It's funny because I actually did 6 on the last one, but then I went back and did 8, and Kyle got it. But all right, that's good.
All right, we've got 4 more. Our next one here is Carry On.
Ooh.
Who here has played Carry On?
I played a little.
Bit of it, yeah. I need to go back to it.
Is it still on Xbox Game Pass? Or they got
I think so.
Okay. I don't remember it got removed.
It's constantly on sale on Steam.
I'm sure
And again,
it's
if you're in the chat, throw
Steam
those
Deck
numbers
playable.
out. It might be Steam Deck playable.
I hope we see the carrion monster in the Devolver Direct
Right.
sitting at a desk again.
Doing office work, yeah.
Yep.
You should have gotten a better score, Carrion.
We're gonna see
All right.
Voldy.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody ready? Show me your scores. Harry said 73. We've got 77 from Kyle. We've got 76 from Mike. And we've got 71 from Matt. And in the chat, we've got a pair of 72s. We've got 75. And Jill says, eating Volvi, which I assume is about Devolver.
Yeah.
This game got a 75.
Ooh.
So in this case, Mike, you said 76. So again,
I'm very aware.
You're
I
within
said
a point.
76.
No, we don't do Price is Right rules.
No.
You're
No.
one
Yeah.
away, so it's yours.
If it was tied, like if we were both
Yep.
the same distance away, then
Yep.
I
Yep.
would get it, but I'm not getting it.
I like that rule.
What's great is Link in the chat hit 75, so that's 2 points for
Hey.
chat.
Nice.
Nice job, Link.
All right. How about Grapple Dog?
It's gonna be way lower than it deserves to be.
Yep.
Funny, Quincy keeps guessing in the chat, and every time it's 3 points lower.
Consistency.
Grapple dog, grapple dog.
Quincy, next time just do 3 points higher. Chat doesn't know this game.
Y'all,
Austin
go,
reviewed it. It's very good.
yeah, go on 6wendy.com, click on editorial, scroll quite a bit. Look at that Grapple Dog review. Great GBA inspired platformer.
Mhm.
Was that December of last year, or am I a whole year off?
No, I think you're a whole year off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody ready?
Time is difficult.
All right. Show me your scores. All right. We have 68. from
68.
Kyle.
Fuck you.
I'm going
Yeah.
under.
Matt got 78. Harry got 81. And Mike said 80. In the chat, we've got 75, 73, 79. It's got grapples. It's got dogs. As well as, what are the vibes here?
Good vibes.
The
Good vibes
score
only.
is 76. So in this
Wow.
case, Matt, you're closest.
All
I should
right.
have kept my other answers.
And nobody in the chat's got it.
Too low.
And actually, Quincy was 3 too high this time. So if he would have kept his guess at the right answer, he would have gotten it.
Oh.
How about
Uh,
Five Nights at
Oh
Freddy's for
my
PC?
God.
That's a perfect 100, right?
Yeah.
If you ask
Also, is
the
this an indie-
8-year-olds,
It's an indie game. Yeah, the
Yeah,
original.
yeah,
the original ones are. Yeah.
and Jacob, point of clarification. Is this like the PC version, like the first one that
This is
came
the
out, right?
PC version.
Like
Okay.
the OG version?
The OG
Yeah.
PC version. I mean, look at this text. This screams
Yeah,
OG.
yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
That's exactly what it still looks like
Yeah.
on Steam. Because I have the first one.
I'm actually pretty excited about the movie.
I forgot there was a movie.
Josh Hutchinson?
I think. What,
Yep.
Matthew Lillard?
Yup.
Yes. Yeah.
Fucking Henson's workshop doing all the puppets.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Man,
The puppets look good. Yeah, I
Yeah,
will
they
say
look
that.
good.
they're just gonna print money, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, we'll see if it's good Blumhouse or bad Blumhouse.
Is everybody ready with their answers?
Mm-hmm.
All right, show me your answers.
Show me.
Harry,
Show me your moves.
70. Kyle, 70. 68 from Mike, and 87 from Matt. In the chat, we've got 78, 666, 86, 85. And the correct answer here is 78.
78, nice.
So in that case, 8 away, math. That's
away
nine
for-
9 away. So actually, Harry and Kyle both at 70 will get 2 points.
We sure do.
Good job, guys.
And then let me check the chat here. Nobody in chat. Oh, Link again said 78, so that's 2 more points for chat.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Here's our last one before we go into the final round of video game trivia. Bug Snacks
Hey.
for PS5.
I need to get to the DLC still.
Me too.
I still need to play the game.
Great fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
How great? Can't tell you.
Later.
Later. I reviewed it for 6
You
months.
did.
It goes places, and it's awesome.
I also previewed the DLC, and I was so fucking excited for it. Never touched it.
Damn.
It happens.
Being an
Yeah.
adult man, right?
Sucks.
Yeah.
See, on the the previous segment, Jacob, wild that this is E10 for some of the themes in this game.
Right?
Cannibalism,
Yo.
right?
It's yeah.
Filbo? Filbo?
Yeah.
Whole bunch of fucking sucking.
Uh-huh.
A
Sucking
whole
on
lot of
Shabby.
illusions too.
Oh, that's-
they're
Yeah.
very obvious of what they're hinting at.
That's a C for children, y'all. Like,
Are y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Show me your answers. All right, Harry.
That
you said
Shabby is running
76.
away because it's about to get sucked. That's why.
Kyle's at
Sorry.
72. 82 from Matt and 84 from Mike. In the chat, we've got 74, 83, 80, 86. And Jill asks, "Did you see that plushie?"
yes.
Yeah,
I have
doesn't
those.
Kelsey have one?
The
Yeah, we have a Shabby.
because they have a bunger, right, and a
Oh, wow.
Cinesnail, I
Mhm.
think.
The correct answer here is 75.
Oh.
So Harry, you're 1 away, so you get the points.
Nice.
Yeah.
And in the chat, we don't have a 75. So no points for chat.
Too low.
And as you said, you can find the review to this
Hey!
on 61 Indie.
Wow, look at that. 4 days after we founded the company.
This is one of the first articles that you guys picked, and that's why I picked this game.
Nice.
Cute.
Happy 6-1 day.
Mike
Happy
sliced
6-1 day,
his
y'all.
hand during Bugsnax.
I did. There is
Yeah.
a fantastic video of me and Kelsey creating homemade bootleg bug snacks, and I almost cut my finger off slicing an orange.
That sounds terrible.
Hey, didn't you light something on
Something
fire in
was
the
on
driveway?
fire. Yeah.
Yes, we created a homemade flamethrower so I could light a pepper on fire.
Love it.
So I could create a
Do
true
not
to
try
life
this at home.
Scorpeno. I'll try it. It's fine. It's fun. Canned
So,
air with a lighter.
We are
Don't do
checking
that.
the score.
Don't do that.
This is almost the end of video game trivia. So I'd love to tell you where the points are at. And I have to tell you, this is one of the tightest games in video game trivia history.
Wow.
In 4th place with 14 points is Harry.
Yup.
Yup.
In 3rd place, tied for 3rd place, with 16 points, is both Chat and Kyle.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Upset.
no,
So
you
it's the
guys
same
crushed it
order
those
as
last couple
before.
rounds.
In 2nd place with 17 points, 1 point ahead of Kyle, is Mike. And in 1st place with 19 points is Matt.
Whoa.
So,
Yeah.
this is where the game gets wild and crazy, okay? Because we're going into the bonus round.
Wow,
And the
crazy
bonus
kids.
round works like this. 1 question, bet as much as you want. Write down your wager, and I will check it. So
Okay.
right now, I'm going to tell you the category. Think about how many points you want to wager. Again, I will tell the points again, just so everyone knows the strategy. In 4th place, Harry has 14. In 3rd place, tied for 3rd place, is both Kyle and Chat with 16 points. In 2nd place is 17 points for Mike, and in 1st place, Matt has 19. So things are very, very close. So I'm going to tell you the category. You're going to tell me how many points. We're going to go by each person. I'm going to ask you what your wager is before the question, just for funsies. We'll go through that in a second. But then I'm going to basically go through the question. I'm going to give you a minute. We're going to read it twice. And then whoever answers it correctly and has the most points wins video game trivia.
Okay. Do you want us to like close our eyes when we show our
Yeah.
things?
Yeah, but I'll go through that once I tell you the category,
Okay.
which is video game special editions.
Fuck, Mike.
Is this still specifically geared toward indie?
It is geared towards indie.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
It's a good question. So, chat, go ahead and start discussing how many points that you're going to wager here, and then just lock it in, and then that's what you'll go with. Start the discussion now. And then y'all let me know when you have your wagers locked in.
Harry has his wager locked
Same.
in.
Okay.
I mean, fuck it, same.
Matt, is your wager
Yep.
locked in?
Yep.
Okay. So here's what we'll do. We'll go in order. So everybody shut your eyes except for Harry.
Oh.
I'm not looking.
Harry, show me your wager.
I'm so nervous.
Okay, Harry. Put your paper down. You little
Listen, specificity is always a key for an educator. So.
Oh God, he did
You're correct.
decimals, didn't he?
Kyle, Harry, shut your eyes.
Wait,
Kyle-
sorry.
Open your eyes. Show me your wager. Okay, put your wager down. And now for Mike, open your eyes. Show me your wager. Okay, put your page down.
What am I laughing at?
Matt, open your eyes. Show me your wager.
Show me your moves.
I'm going to take this opportunity. Please make sure you go follow
put it down.
Jacob and catch video game trivia whenever it happens. This is a whole lot of fun.
And then chat, I think has decided as well. So everybody has their wagers in, so y'all can open your eyes. So here's how it's gonna go. I'm gonna read the question twice. You'll get 1 minute to write an answer down, and then we'll find out who wins this game.
1 minute.
Whew.
Is everybody ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Let me set that timer, and we'll read the question. There's your wager. Jeopardy TM. Here's your question. This indie game's Multiverse Edition that was published physically on the Wii U is the second most expensive title in the Wii U's physical game library because it was limited to 6,000 copies manufactured. What game is it? I will read this one more time. This game's Multiverse Edition that was published physically on the Wii U is the second most expensive title in the Wii U's physical game library because it was limited to 6,000 copies manufactured. What game is it? Your 1 minute starts now. I actually have music for this.
Okay, I was gonna say I could try to find something.
Oh no, I got music. I just didn't set my audio up here. But you know what?
What the
We're gonna play it through our phones because we're. Here we go.
I can't hear it. Oh, there we go.
There you go. Audio listeners could hear it well. Video listeners cannot hear it well.
Okay, I was like, this must be some bopping music.
My gate's not set right.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's do an honesty check. Does anybody have any fucking clue?
No.
I have an idea.
Like I remember this, but I can't
Multiverse Edition.
fucking think of it.
What game would have
It's a Wii U game.
multiverse?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a Wii
on
U
the
game.
Wii U.
A physical indie on the Wii U.
Yeah.
Part of me
Like
was
I
like,
can think
let
of
me
like 3. that
let me
are on it.
research Wii U stuff because I know Jacob's collecting it now. Part of
20
me almost said that.
Wait, you're researching?
in the future.
No.
No,
it-
okay.
Before the
15
yeah.
seconds. 10 seconds. This is an indie game chat. Lock in your answer when you're ready. 5, 4, 3,
I hate it.
2, and 1. And that's it. Chat, lock in your answer. All right. Let's start with our player who's in last place. That'll be Harry. Harry, say your wager and then your answer.
I bet 13.9. And I was between two games, and my gut said SteamWorld Dig.
SteamWorld Dig was your answer. Let's now go to our player in third place. So, Kyle, what was your wager and what is your guess?
15 was
Yep.
my wager. I couldn't think of anything. I put boom blocks.
Nice.
I don't know.
That's very good. Chat has locked in a Lego Marvel game. So let's just say that.
That's smart.
Let's go
That's fine.
to Mike. Mike, how
Um,
many points and what's your game guess?
All in, baby. Kyle sucks.
That's why I laughed.
I don't-
Catching strays.
What multiverse
Fuck
is
off,
that?
Mike.
it's a multiverse. Don't worry. It's multiverse me. I said SteamWorld Heist. I did cross out Dig at the last second. I said Heist. I don't know.
That's a different game.
Oh my god.
I hope one of us is right, though.
Matt,
Me too.
what is your answer and what is your wager?
My wager was 19, and my answer was fuck.
I love that game.
I believe it's called Pho.
Fuck.
I'm so upset right now.
The sequel, Sucking and Fucking.
I think I know what it is.
So what I will say is that nobody got it correct.
Right.
No one in chat said it, but Kyle, do you know the game?
Is it a combination between Harry and Mike? Isn't both SteamWorld games on one thing?
No, it is not.
I thought it was like a SteamWorld collection.
There
trying to
is a physical SteamWorld on
Yeah.
Wii U,
That
but it
Yeah.
is not that game.
okay, all right.
I'm trying to think what fucking physical indies.
Is
That
it
would be a
SteamWorld on Wii U?
multiverse.
Have you seen it in the store that's in your town?
That's what I was
Ah.
trying to think of. But like, I don't remember them pressing any Wii U stuff.
I'm
I mean,
sure
if
they-
it's the second most expensive title, I doubt it's at the store.
So
That's
the
probably
correct
already
answer
all
here is Axiom Verge.
Axiom Verge.
Oh,
Wow.
I did not know they did a physical Wii U
Wow.
copy of it.
I didn't even
Yep.
know it was on Wii U. I thought it was
So-
purely PlayStation.
no.
Fun fact.
Holy shit! I have this, but not on Wii U.
Okay, so here's the fun thing. It's been on a bunch of other platforms like Vita. There's a
Mhm.
multiverse
Yeah.
edition, etc. Those aren't that expensive. The Wii U version, 6,000 copies. This game goes for $300 US because there are so few copies of it. So here's where we're ending video game trivia for the evening. Tied for third place with 0 points. We have Matt, Mike, and the audience. In second place,
Oh yeah, man.
breaking the rules
Holy
of video
shit.
game trivia for the first time ever, Harry with
Blast.
0.1 points, and our winner this evening
Yeah.
with 1 point is Kyle Stevenson.
I did the maths.
Well done.
Kyle,
Thank
do you have a victory speech here?
I'm ashamed with my outing in the second half, like I always am when I'm on your show, Jacob. But it's a great time. Thanks for having me.
Of course.
See, I knew Matt was gonna be the chaotic one to go all in. I was like, all right, if I have to beat Matt.
Yeah,
so-
man. Yeah.
And y'all can open up the chat now and see all the lovely things that people are saying as well.
Oh Jesus Christ!
I could have played it safe. I was gonna be like, okay, Kyle only needs 2 points. I could just wager like 1 point and be a dick.
Or
But you went all
0.1.
out.
Yeah, decimals are my best friends. Decimals
Right?
are numbers too.
And I
Decimals
know that I'm
number
going to
two.
add a rule now, and I'm going to call it the Harry rule. No decimals allowed.
There we go.
My students had a test today.
The
They're like,
Harry
I
rule.
got a decimal. Is that okay? I'm like, is a decimal a number? They're like, yeah. I'm like, then that's fair game.
Decimal is only okay if you're hexadecimal from Reboot.
No,
Good.
no, 0 through 6. We're not dealing with that base number. Get out of here. Base 10 all the way.
Damn. Well, Jacob, thank you so much for hosting video game trivia. fantastic time as always.
Yeah,
Seriously.
I always love collaborating with you. I always love doing it live with you in person when we have the opportunity. I always love being in the audience when you do it live,
Mhm.
like at PAX East. Fantastic fucking time. I'd
Yes.
imagine you're gonna do it again at PAX West. I cannot wait. Killer
We'll
time.
see.
Submissions
see.
are open.
Submissions are open.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Kyle, trivia is so fun, but I really want to know what's happening this week in Indy before we disappear into the night.
Yeah, I have that up somewhere. Here it is. This week in Indy, June 5th to June 9th. On Monday, June 5th, Tiny Thor coming to PC and later in 2023 on Switch. Unleash the bouncy power of Mjolnir in this retro platformer. Use the mighty hammer and many other power-ups to travel the realms of Asgard. But watch out, some mythical creatures will do everything to stop Thor from growing up. Mini Indie Showcase alum from this the first one this year. Cannot wait.
It's fucking incredible.
Tuesday, June 6th, Amnesia the Bunker, PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox consoles, and on Game Pass. Amnesia the Bunker is a first-person horror game set in a desolate World War I bunker. Face the oppressing terrors stalking the dark corridors. Search for and use the tools and weapons at your disposal while keeping the lights on at all costs. Overcome fear, persevere, and make your way out alive.
Really good game. Really good.
Stoked.
Wednesday, June 7th, Nocturnal, PC, PS4 and 5, Switch, and Xbox consoles. After years of traveling, Ardashir finds his native island covered in a mysterious fog. Carve your way with fire and steel to find out what happened to your people in this action platformer game. You're the only one who can discover the secrets that lie beyond the mist. And on Thursday, June 8th, this game's out next week?
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's out next week.
Harmony, the Fall of Reverie, PC, PS5, Switch, and Xbox Series. The fate of humanity is at stake. Use your gift of clairvoyance to see into the future and stop an apocalypse that threatens the balance between your world and the deities. That's I can't think of the dev. Life is Strange.
Don't nod.
Don't nod. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Bleak Sword DX, PC and Switch. Discover and destroy increasingly horrifying creatures across an oppressive lo-fi world, wielding fierce weaponry and powerful magic in this pocket-sized action adventure.
Yo, Bleak Sword fucking rules. Play Bleak Sword.
And on
Revolver
Friday,
joint.
June 9th, Grey Hill Incident, PC, PS4, and 5.
Real quick, Matt, are you familiar with this game?
No.
This is a Mike and Matt ass game, and I really hope it's good.
Also on Xbox consoles. This story-driven survival horror game is about a classic alien invasion which takes place during the early 90s. As Ryan Baker, equipped with a baseball bat and a few bullets in his revolver, the story takes you across the atmospheric neighborhood of Grey Hill, which is invaded by UFOs and gray aliens.
Let's fucking go, boys.
Yes. Yes.
And that's it.
And then, yeah, on the bottom over here, I have a PSA. Next week, Summer Game Fest. Indie-focused shows such as The Mix, Wholesome Games, Glitch, Future of Play, and the Devolver Direct, The Return of Volvi will be airing, as well as the Summer Game Fest Kickoff, the Xbox Showcase, PC Gaming Show, and likely more that Mike can't think of at the moment. So yeah, like I said earlier, we'll be live reacting to as many as humanly possible right here on youtube.com/61indie. And yeah, we'll be recording our IndieCast on Sunday. That's after all the festivals and stuff like that. If you want to tune into the podcast live, go hit up patreon.com/61indie and join the conversation. And you can also join us for probably a very exhausted and unhinged Clocked Out, which will be happening immediately afterwards. But speaking of Clocked Out, we're going to get off here on the public side of YouTube and bullshit for a little bit with Jacob. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Jacob, thank you once again for organizing this. We've been talking behind the scenes a lot, like for a while, trying to get going. And yeah, Kyle.
I don't know if I blacked out, but did we give Jacob a chance to shout out where they can find him?
I was getting there.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. It sounded like you were ending it. I'm sorry.
I was ending it into a segue.
Okay,
for
whatever.
Jacob
I'll shut up now. Go ahead.
Al, thank you. You can
Kyle,
find me
thank
on
you.
all places at Jacob McCourt, JACOBMCCOURT. I do lots of things, but what's probably most relevant is I host a book club podcast for video games called the Left Behind Game Club. We're about to jump into Chrono Trigger, so again, that's not an indie game, but like if you want to hear people play Chrono Trigger for the first time ever in 2023, you can find us at the Left Behind Game Club on all major podcasting platforms. Thank you.
And with that, good night.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.